As a project of the marketing management of the course of international management program of Yanxuping University, we have the chance to work together with IKEA staffs and to make a kind of marketing research for IKEA about the students' consumptions in Yanxuping University School. And to purchasing this kind of project, we have two things to first focusing on. First is the IKEA itself, that as we know, IKEA is a kind of company that focuses on the low and middle classes in the society, which means their main customers are students, employees, and professionals. So we could know that it is a kind of main stuff that IKEA should focusing about when it comes to the situation in the Yanxuping, because the most situation in the Yanxuping, the customers for IKEA is the students in JU. And then we know the Yanxuping University itself is a kind of global international university, which means the consisting of its students is very complex. The students would come from a lot of different parts in the world, and their situations, that how many years will they live in Yanxuping, and what kind of housing are they renting, or are they just buying a house, is very different. So that is the importance. We should make a kind of database for the whole things for IKEA to suit their marketing mix to the Yanxuping University. About how we approaches our research problems. As we know, the main things about our researching is to help IKEA supporting students in Yanxuping more, which means we should know students more and know what they want more. The first thing about this is the structure of the students, and which year are they in, which program are they in, are they bachelor or are they masters, and how many years would they spend in Yanxuping? And are they single or are they married? Do they have children? This kind of information would help IKEA to base up a kind of strategy about the students. And the second thing is the detailed attitude and willing of students, the demand of the students. So here we have the questionnaires. We have designed 6 questions to collect the information about data data requirements. The first thing is the type of the students. Are they year one, or are they about leaving? Are they local or are they foreign? And as an addition, the time of staying they would have in Yanxuping, more than 4 years or even less than 1 year. And then we come to the living situation. Are they single, or are they sharing with their friends, or are they couple? Do they have children? And then we have the potential spending, which means the purchasing income that they would have, that they would spend on the purchasing of furnitures and householding stuff from IKEA. And we have 4 options from 1000 to 5000 SEK. And then we would come to the IKEA service chain, the services that IKEA would do to the students, from packaging to delivering and to online shopping. At last, we have the tendency that the students would have when they're buying some things. Are they focusing more on pricing, on price, or on sustainability? Do they focus on quality, or do they focus on design? These are the approaches that we do our research and to have the collection of the information.
Hi, I'm Siyi Chen. Now my part is to introduce you what we did to gather information. We basically did 3 steps to gather information, and the first step was to get the about basic information about students in Yonshu University. Those information like the total number of students, the number of international students, and where are they from, etc. Um, we got those information from the Student Service Center and also found some of them on from the school website. Then we come to the second step. The second step was to get some specific and more accurate information. In order to achieve this, we created a survey and received more than 35 responses. Um, Although this is only a small part of the large students population, but it's randomly collected, so we can still use it as a sample for research. Our survey included many detailed questions, like are the students living alone or they live with their partner or friends? So the survey basically provided us most of the required information we needed. Um, then we come to the third thing. The third thing we did was to ask the students for their advice or feedback of the shopping experience in IKEA. For example, uh, how is the delivery service? And therefore, we can get the most realistic feelings of students, which can also help IKEA to make the most efficient improvement.
Through our analysis, we found that the price is the most priority thing for those students, and pro Through our analysis, we found that the price is the most priority thing for those students, and the products with reasonable price always have better competitiveness, even though there are nearly half of the students are willing to spend more than 1,000 Swedish kron in IKEA per month. And the products, the designs are another important factor they concerned about. IKEA have its own simple style, which made their products very popular in Scandinavia. However, those young people always have their unique interests, hence the special design is very necessary. Uh, there's another situation for the most of students since they do not have a car. The delivery service is required for those large items. IKEA could solve it by delivering them together to avoid the extra cost. It looks like a win-win situation. In general, students are the very special parts of the customer, which required a lot of different marketing methods to fit them. Appropriate promotions information is also very necessary. The most acceptable way to give students this information is to put some advertisements in the social media.
According to the feedbacks from JU students, we conclude some suggestions. First of all, many of them think delivery is expensive and they don't satisfy with the service. So we think the company should provide more methods to improve the delivery, such as cooperate with more delivery firms or establish its own delivery system. Secondly, IKEA should make a business plan especially for offering discount prices for JU students to attract their attention and provide more discounts to the members to strengthen their loyalty. Thirdly, the company should develop the online shopping website and add more real-time information and details for the new students. Fourthly, the customer hopes the company help them to deal with their second-hand goods when purchasing new things so the company can set a second-hand area or recycle them. Fifthly, some customers are willing to have lunch or dinner in IKEA, so the company should provide more nice and cheap food and give special offers for students. Sixthly, the company should expand the parking lot and the size of market because there are too many people in weekends or holidays. Seventhly, try to make room for students by used pieces of furniture from other students. For example, a collect at the end of each semester to sell to the new students at the beginning of the semester. And the last suggestion is to bring foreign products and more office supplies such as staplers, notepads, and pens. That's all for our presentation. Thank you for listening.